Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aaron, with Evolution Daily, and today I'm going to break down for you 3 ways that you can finally get over your fear of rejection. When you're going up and you make the decision that you're going to talk to a girl, what typically tends to happen is self-defeating thoughts start overtaking your mind. We call this paralysis by analysis. Rather than being excited about what could go well, you actually feel fearful of what could go wrong, when in all actuality, chances are nothing's even going to go wrong. So again, go in with a clear mind. Don't let those self-defeating thoughts defeat you. Tip number 2 for overcoming your fear of rejection is to understand that rejection is necessary in order for you to grow. One of my favorite quotes of all time: every success and every failure are equal bricks in my mansion. The successes and the failures are equally as important to your personal growth. You're gonna have to develop a thick skin. Somebody who goes and gets their first tattoo, it hurts a lot, but their second, their third, and their fourth tattoo hurt a lot less, and after time, you just get used to it. Getting used to rejection and understanding that it's going to be a part of your night is going to help you, so that way it doesn't ruin the rest of your approaches throughout the evening. So somebody early on in pickup or game ends up getting rejected and it might ruin their entire night, maybe even the next day. However, if you are able to just bounce back very quickly, then your chances of having an amazing night are still just as good as they were when you first got to the club. Tip number 3 for overcoming your fear of rejection is to understand the 18-40-60 rule. When you're 18 years old, you care what everybody thinks about you. You want to have great hair, you want to have the best clothes, awesome shoes, and you want to be cool. When you're 40 years old, you're pretty much at a point where you don't care what anybody thinks about you, and you do whatever the hell you want. But when you're 60 years old, you come to the realization that nobody was ever thinking of you to begin with. So in the same way, when you're going up and you're talking to girls, maybe even you approach a girl that's in a group of people, some guys, some girls, you're thinking to yourself, oh man, they're gonna laugh at me, this is gonna be so embarrassing, they're gonna see me get rejected, they're gonna talk about it all week long, it's gonna be the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and the fact of the matter is they don't care. Maybe right then in the moment, oh, it's kind of funny, haha, this guy came up and tried to get Jessica's phone number, but overall, they have their own drama amongst their friends groups, you know, everybody's got their own thing going on, and nobody's paying as much attention to you as you think that they are. Now that I've given you these 3 tips for overcoming your fear of rejection, I want to present to you a method that some of my wings are currently using right now to get over their own versions of approach anxiety. So here's something that you can do. Take your phone out with you, of course, open up the notes section of your phone, and each time that you actually go and you make an approach, write down something memorable about the girl. So something she was wearing, a tattoo that she had, something like that, and then write down a brief description of how the interaction went. One of my favorite authors of all time, Tim Ferriss, he says that what can be measured can be managed. So then what you do is you turn game into a game in and of itself, and the only person you're competing with is yourself. Now, the important thing to remember here is what you want to do is you always want to be reaching a certain goal that you set for yourself. So if you decide that I want to go out and I want to approach 10 girls each night no matter what, you have to make sure that you've made those 10 approaches to write it down. And then maybe after a while, you start turning it into a game where you try to beat how many approaches you made the week before. One reason why this is an amazing tool for you to use is because you're going out and again, you're having a competition based on results that are only determined by you. So if you set yourself up for failure by deciding, I'm gonna go out tonight and no matter what, I'm gonna make out with 10 girls, you might not meet 10 girls that are down to make out with a guy at a bar. However, if you decide again that it's just determined by you, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna make these 10 approaches, you're the only person who can decide whether you win or lose your own personal challenge, again, because you're competing with yourself. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that this helps you to finally get over your fear of rejection, your approach anxiety, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so already. Check out everything that I'm working on in the links in the description below. If you are a beginner and you're just now going out and starting to meet girls, I created over an hour-long free course called How to Pick Up Girls and Date Who You Want, and again, that's in the links in the description below, so go ahead and get that course, check it out, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Tell me pretty like me in the face, tell me the truth. Jump